Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of the KOFO Game of the Week, featuring the Central Heights Vikings on the road to face the Marais Valley Trojans. This KOFO Game of the Week is brought to you by Quality Structures, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, Ottawa University, also by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, and by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, the Ottawa Herald, Kansas State Bank, and CarStar. Now let's go courtside as the Marais Valley Trojans host the Central Heights Vikings. Here with the call is KOFO's Luke Queen.
And welcome in to the KOFO High School Game of the Week pregame show. Luke Queen with you in Melbourne at Marais Valley High School, where the Central Heights Vikings have traveled over to take on the Trojans here at Marais Valley High School this evening. Central Heights coming in 7-10 on the season. 0-13 is Marais Valley. So the Vikings looking to get win number 8 as they're inching back towards that 500 mark. And they're going to try to do their best to keep Marais Valley winless on the season as they will take them on here at their home floor. Marais Valley just, again, as is the way with the girls team, just one lone senior on the team here for Marais Valley, Tony Cannon, the lone senior. A few juniors, a couple sophomores, a couple freshmen mixed in here at Marais Valley High School as they are looking for win number 1. Unlike Central Heights, 7-10 on the season, they are led by seniors Jared Crawford, Hunter Bones, and Brady Burson. The three seniors done a great job here for the Vikings. Been getting a lot of minutes over the last few years for sure and continue to do so here this evening as the Vikings make a late push towards the postseason. The Central Heights at 7-10. Marais Valley 0-13 on the season. The Vikings going through their pregame rituals out there on the floor. Expectation is probably about the same starting lineup. We've seen just a couple variations throughout the year, as they're usually, it is Crawford along with Ethan Rowan in the backcourt. We've had Connor Peel and Luke Bergdahl both getting starts in games that we've covered. Hunter Bones and Brady Burson, the big man underneath. Burson strong on the glass and in the post. Bones able to kind of stretch things out using athleticism and that dangerous left hand to create some things. Crawford, terrific shooter from the outside, also handles the ball very well. Rowan, just a freshman, playing the point guard role for the Vikings so far this year. Field and Bergdahl, wing players that can make things happen off the dribble drive, as well as being able to play outside the three-point line. So we expect some good things out of the Vikings here tonight. We're going to take our first break, a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you more prepared for this matchup between Marais Valley and Central Heights. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week on KOFO.com.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
There's never been a more important time to take care of your whole health, and Advent Health Ottawa is there to help with proven whole-person care, close to home, with specialty physicians offering services in primary care, orthopedic care, women's care, internal and sleep medicine, and much more. Visit AdventHealthOttawa.com. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
If you're a propane customer, make sure your propane system is operating safely by having it inspected by a qualified service technician. If you've run out of propane or had an interruption of service, your propane supplier is required to test your propane system to ensure that it is leak-free and safe. Each family member should know what propane smells like and what to do in the event of a gas leak. Call your propane supplier for additional information. This message brought to you by this station and the Kansas Propane Education and Research Council. Greg Knoll, Executive Director.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. From fighting wildfires with air support, helping civilians in flooded neighborhoods, that's foreign and domestic. They protect our skies with missile defense weaponry. They secure our information, communications, and infrastructure with cybersecurity. And they protect us against chemical, biological, and radiological hazards with the civilian support team. The Army National Guard also stands ready to deploy and provide support for conflicts or humanitarian missions abroad. Join the Army National Guard and be there to respond, protect, and support your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And welcome back here to Marais Valley High School. Central Heights has traveled over to take on the 0-13 Marais Valley Trojans. The Vikings 7-10 on this season, looking to get that 8th win and try and get back to 500, see if they can maybe work themselves in to a higher seed come postseason time, try and hosting a game still not fully decided as to where they will play next week, but in a week and a half, has just a few regular season games remaining for each of these schools. Regular season ending next week. So the Vikings looking to get to 8-10 if they can come away with the victory here tonight. We're going to take one more 60-second break. When we come back, we'll have high school basketball here on KOFO.com from Marais Valley High School. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Let's get back to business with Local IQ. Get the power of a national expert marketing team combined with deep roots in 260 communities, making them the partner you need to jumpstart your journey to full recovery. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaged local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, deep digital marketing expertise, and insights from partnering with hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide. Talk to Stephen Bradley, your local IQ marketing expert today at 785-242-4700, extension 108.
And welcome back here to Marais Valley High School. Central Heights and Marais Valley going to do it out of here on the floor this evening. Starting lineups being introduced for Marais Valley. Number 3, junior Braden Reed. Number 10, junior Wyatt Lingenfelter. Number 11, junior Cole Lacey. Number 22, senior Tony Cannon. And number 23, junior Max Davis. So Reed, Lingenfelter, Lacey, Cannon, and Davis, the starting 5 for the Trojans. For the Central Heights Vikings, it is the usual suspects. At guard, number 0, junior Jared Crawford. At the point guard, number 1, freshman Ethan Rowan. At the small forward, 6'2" sophomore, number 10, Connor Peel. Number 13, a 6'2" senior, Hunter Bones. And at the big man in the middle, 6'1" senior, number 23, Brady Burson. So Crawford, Rowan, Peel, Bones, and Burson, the starting 5 for the Vikings. Per the COVID rules, once again, Central Heights, the visitors, start with the possession. Bones to triggered end to Ethan Rowan. Rowan will bring it across the timeline. Guarded out top by Davis. Left wing, Brady Burson. Now Vikings will swing it around. Ethan Rowan will look for 3. Off the mark, no good, but Peel able to bring the rebound down. He'll kick it back out. Vikings will reset the offense. Out inside Burson. Brady going to try and work baseline. Cross-court pass deflected out of bounds. Will stay with Central Heights along the baseline. Burson trying to get that to Peel in the corner. Rowan to trigger it in. Crawford going to pop to the corner. Gets it inside to Burson. A lot of contact there and a whistle and a foul. I believe it's going to go against Davis. It is on Max Davis, his first personal foul, the first team foul. Rowan into Burson. Now to Jared Crawford. Back in the corner, Rowan. Another look for three. This one rolls off the rim, no good. And the rebound brought down by Cannon. Give it off to Lingenfelter. We'll bring it across the timeline. Guarded out top by Rowan. Left wing. Ball back out top here for Marais Valley. Cannon driving in. Hesitates there. Shuffles his feet. And there will be a whistle and a traveling violation. Looks like Cannon that time was looking to pass initially and kind of had to shuffle his feet there as it was shut down by Central Heights. The Vikings take over after the turnover. And the pass, Rowan thought Burson was going to continue to pop out. Brady again stopped just outside the three-point line, and so an unforced turnover there on Central Heights. Lingenfelter guarded by Rowan out top. Works to his left. Loses control of it, able to recover. Now needs some help. Able to get it to Cannon in the corner. Cannon being guarded by Burson. Now to Davis. Looking to get the ball to Reed. Reed on the right wing. Pass down inside Cannon. Shot up off the glass is good. So the first bucket of the contest goes to Marais Valley. Rowan drives. Pulls up there. Slaps his, so he'll go up and put the shot up. It's no good. But a whistle and a foul. This one going to go against Lingenfelter. It's going to be his first personal foul. The second team foul on Marais Valley. And Ethan Rowan going to go to the stripe to shoot two. First free throw on the way from Rowan is good. Rowan toes the stripe for the second. Free throw on the way is right through there. 2 for 2 is Ethan Rowan from the stripe. Ties the ball game up with 6:30 remaining here in quarter number one. Lingenfelter to his left, now in trouble as he's picked up his dribble. Cross-court pass down along the baseline there to Reed. Nice job to make a catch. Spin in the lane, shot up off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound and the stick back there by Lingenfelter. And the lead back to 4-2 here for Marais Valley. Marais Valley kind of some token pressure. Now we'll back out of it. Cameron Peel, right wing. Steps in, gets the ball to Hunter Bones out top. Hunter into the corner, Rowan. Another look for three on the way, and this time it's good. Cannot continue to just let Ethan Rowan look at it from with nobody in his face as he finally gets one down, and the Vikings take the lead at 5-4. Lacey on the left wing, inside to Cannon. Spin, little jump hook, no good. Brady Burson with the rebound. Hands it off to Jared Crawford. Crawford quickly into the front court. Kicks it out. Connor Peel with a look for three. Rattles around up off the glass and in. And a quick timeout going to be called here by Marais Valley. We'll go ahead and take 30 seconds of it with them. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
This is Craig Dengel of Dengel & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dengel & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Snow happens, and unfortunately, so do accidents. At CarStar, we'll call for a tow, call your insurance, and arrange your rental car while we provide iCar Gold Class service to repair your vehicle. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here. Call 242-8916.
And a quick 6-0 run here by Central Heights. Back-to-back threes from Ethan Rowan and Connor Peel have given the Vikings an 8-4 lead here at Marais Valley. 5:21 remaining in the first quarter. Luke Queen with you here this evening. 8-4, Vikings on top. Marais Valley with possession here. Lingenfelter, a little bit of three-quarter court man pressure there by Rowan. Gets it outside to Lacey. Lacey to Cannon. Now kick back out. 15-footer on the way from the corner is good. That's by Max Davis. And lead down to 2. Peel in the corner. Going to drive baseline. Shut off nicely there by Cannon. Kicks it back out top. Now to Peel again. Peel another look for 3. This one too strong. Loose ball rebound saved from going out of bounds there by Hunter Bones and right into the hands of Crawford. Kicks to Rowan. Three-pointer. This one rolls off. And the rebound stolen away there. A lot of contact. And the ball will be saved. Hunter Bones went up. Looked like he was hit on the elbow. Left it short. Saved by Marais Valley. And the other way go the Trojans. Up off the glass. Shot no good by Reed. The rebound brought down by Central Heights. Crawford to Rowan. Back out top to Crawford. Now the Bones is Central Heights are working around the top of the key. Crawford to Peel. Peel with another look for 3. Connor hits his second. 2 for 3 from downtown here early in this ball game. Connor Peel has 6. The Vikings lead 11-6. Lingenfelter right wing, out top to Cannon. Cannon left wing to Lacey. Lacey tries to get it inside. Brady Burson steps in front of the pass. Ball loose on the floor. And we're going to have a whistle and a tie-up here as Lacey and Burson. Really, Lacey had nowhere to go, and Brady Burson just stuck a hand in there to put it on the ball, and the whistle gets the tie-up. It stays with Marais Valley. Lacey trying to get it in, out top to Cannon. Now left wing to Lingenfelter. Lingenfelter dribbling there on Rowan on a whistle and a foul. It's going to be a blocking foul here on Ethan Rowan. Unfortunate one there, but it was definitely a foul. Rowan just kind of shakes his head as he knew it was. First foul on Ethan, first on Central Heights. Ball down to the baseline. Cannon going to go baseline, partially blocked, able to get it back, and then quickly up off the glass as he sticks it in for another 2. 4 points for Tony Cannon to lead the way. Quickly the other way, Rowan comes up short on his jumper. A lot of contact there, and again, no whistle. Rebound brought down by the Trojans. Lingenfelter walks it across the timeline. Left wing, Davis. Davis drives. Shot up, no good, but a whistle and a foul is going to send him to the free throw line to shoot 2. And it looks like the foul's going to go against Brady Burson, called for the block. So Max Davis steps to the line to shoot 2. First free throw on the way is good. Up to the scorer's table is Luke Berkdahl. He's going to place Ethan Rowan. Rowan going to take a seat over next to Vikings head coach Tyler Astryer. A quick break here. The officials not sure. As Luke Berkdahl had his mask in his waistband, and the official made him toss it over to the bench. Second free throw here by Davis. Rolls around the rim and out. Connor Peel with the rebound. Peel will dribble into the front court. Out top, Jared Crawford. Now Berkdahl inside Hunter Bones, left-handed from 5 feet. Just rolls around and out, no good. And the rebound brought down by Lingenfelter for Marais Valley. Working along the right side, driving in. A lot of contact there, and actually able to avoid quite a bit of it. Euro step, not called. Berkdahl looked for 3 on the left wing as the Vikings quickly got it forward. And Luke knocks it down, his first bucket, and extends the lead back out 14-9, out to a 5-point lead. Right wing, Davis. Back out top to Lingenfelter. Going to drive here. Going to pull up for about 12. Jumper on the way is good. Nice ball fake to create that space. And Lingenfelter with a nice jumper sends the lead back down to 3. Jared Crawford looking to get it inside to Brady Burson. He's going to try to go over the top. And it's too high there. Stolen away by Davis. And another timeout's going to be called here by Marais Valley, this time a 30-second timeout. Substitutions coming in here for both teams. We'll get them sorted out when we get back out onto the floor. But with 1:55 remaining here in quarter number one, Central Heights 14 and Marais Valley 11. Vikings nothing inside so far. They've hit 4 first-quarter three-pointers and 2 free throws by Ethan Rowan. Everything inside for Marais Valley. 4 for Lingenfelter, 4 for Cannon, and 3 for Davis, including 1 from the free throw line. Marais Valley with the possession here as they come out of the timeout. Berkdahl, Rowan, Max Kennedy, Luke Brown, and Brady Burson on the floor for the Vikings. Trojans have Reed, Lingenfelter, Davis, Lacey, and Corey Chris checked into the ball game. Lingenfelter over to Lacey, right wing. Looking to get it inside. Has to get it back out top to Davis. Davis being guarded by Berkdahl. Back over to Lacey. Swung around the top of the key. Reed left wing. Gets it into Chris. Chris trying to avoid the double team, and he went baseline, dribbled it on the baseline, so it'll be out of bounds. Back over to Central Heights. Cannon will come back into the ball game. He's going to replace Davis. Rowan bringing across the timeline here for Central Heights. Works to the right wing, Max Kennedy. Kennedy going to go floater over the top, gets it into Burson. He goes up, and a whistle and a foul here is going to send Brady Burson to the free throw line. So the Vikings going to try and force it in to the big man underneath and get Brady Burson involved, and he's going to step to the free throw line to shoot 2. The foul is going to be on Chris. That is his first. Free throw by Brady Burson is in. Brady toes the strike for his second. Free throw on the way, rolls around the rim and in. 2 for 2 from the stripe for Burson. Lead back out to 5 for Central Heights. Cannon left wing. Into the corner to Reed. And a whistle. There's a lot of contact between Brown and Chris. And that foul is going to go against Brown. Be his first personal foul. 13th foul on the Vikings. Lingenfelter going to take a seat as Davis will check back in. Crawford return and Bones return for Central Heights. Reed, right wing. We're going to try and get it down low to Chris. Chris backing in, and a whistle here, and I believe the foul is going to be on Chris. The second personal foul on him, the 4th team foul on Marais Valley. Chris trying to establish position there, banging against Bones. Bones shot up, no good. Max Kennedy rebounds on the backside. Gets it down to Luke Brown. He's going to put up a little floater from 4 feet, no good. Brown able to get the offensive rebound. Tries to get it out, ball down on the floor, and Reed was out of bounds as he got possession of that. So the ball will stay with Central Heights. And we've got a whistle and another timeout going to be called here by Marais Valley. Full timeout, so we'll take another 30 seconds with them. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
So Valentine's Day's come and gone. How'd it go? What? No, he didn't. A vacuum cleaner? Well, it's too cold for him to sleep in the doghouse, so how about giving him another chance? I'll talk to him. Did you really think a new vacuum was what she wanted? You haven't been listening. I know, that's probably what she said too. Sutton's Jewelry, my friend. Sutton's Jewelry. She wants a new Vera Bradley bag. You know, a new fresh pattern. And when she opens it up, you better have a new set of earrings or a necklace. Or, if you're making good for more than one past Valentine's Day, may I suggest a new diamond, ready and waiting. Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Because it's just too cold to sleep in the doghouse.
And back here at Marais Valley High School, 31 seconds remaining here in quarter number one. Central Heights on top 16-11 over the Trojans of Marais Valley. Central Heights has the ball underneath their own basket on an inbounds here. Ethan Rowan going to trigger this one in. And got a quick timeout here, is making sure we don't have blood here. It is going to be a quick tape job on the fingers here of Tony Cannon. So out on the floor for Central Heights, Rowan, Burson, Steele, Bones, and Crawford, the starting five back out there. Chris, Davis, Reed, Cannon, and Lacey, the five on the floor for Marais Valley. Ethan Rowan carries it in, tries to get it to Burson, deflected and taken away there by Lacey. Lacey the other direction here, being guarded by Peel. Gets it to Cannon. Cannon going to try and drive baseline, and a whistle. Going to be a foul here on Brady Burson. Brady, that's his second personal foul. It's the fourth team foul on Central Heights. Brady going to have to play a little bit more with his feet here. Now we've got a whistle and an offensive foul was the direction, and it's going to go on number 22. That's on Cannon. And for Tony Cannon, that's his first personal foul, the fifth team foul on Marais Valley. Rowan will bring it across the timeline. Gets it to Hunter Bones, right wing. Bones out top to Peel, swung around to Rowan. Looks down underneath, but covered up nicely. Jared Crawford going to pop out. He's got to look for three. Off the back rim, Lingenfelter will bring down the rebound. And long shot at the buzzer is too strong, no good. We've reached the end of quarter number one. It is Central Heights 16 and Marais Valley 11. Back in 60, you're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
When it comes to medication, help with Medicare, orthotic footwear, delivery, or just taking care of a refill, your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy. Stop in today at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 9 to 2.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
Parenting doesn't come with a manual, so if you are currently raising children you no doubt could use a little help. Whether you have a child who is potty training, a strong-willed 5-year-old, colicky newborn, or rebellious teen, Life Care Center of Ottawa offers free parenting education to any parent of any age child. Not only that, while you are learning, you are also earning the resources you need to help care for your children, all at no cost to you. Call us today at 785-242-4500 to start becoming the mom or dad you were designed to be.
Back here at Marais Valley High School, Luke Queen with you as we get ready for play in quarter number two. Central Heights 16, Marais Valley 11. Possession arrow in favor of the Vikings here as they open with possession in quarter number two. Rowan out top. Gets it over to Burson on the left wing. Back to Rowan between the circles. Ethan will slowly dribble it out top. Getting pressured there as he'll try and dribbles free. Tries to pass it over. Deflected. It's going to Peel by Lingenfelter. He'll come away with the steal. The Cannon. Back to Lingenfelter. Thought about the three. Now we'll reset the offense here for Marais Valley. Into the corner to Lacey. Lacey down to Reed on the wraparound cut. Into the lane. Shot up off the glass. No good. Lingenfelter there for the offensive rebound and the stick back. Cuts the lead down to 3. Lingenfelter now with 6 for Marais Valley. Brady Burson didn't really do much there as he's got those 2 personal fouls. Jumper from Bones, no good. Lingenfelter with the rebound. Back on offense come the Trojans. Pass intended over there for Reed, intercepted by Rowan. Steps through, layup up off the glass is up and in. Nice job there by Ethan Rowan. Now quickly Connor Field jumps in the deflected, almost coming up with a steal there. As the Vikings are picking up the pressure here a little bit more full court. Into Reed. Back over to Lacey. Now the Vikings will back out of it. Lacey brings it across the timeline. Going to bring it out top over to the left side to Lingenfelter. Lingenfelter down to Chris. Chris tries to get it back. Deflected. Ball down on the floor. And a lot of contact there. Finally, we've got a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Cannon. And that'll be the second on the senior Tony Cannon from Marais Valley. Now the Trojans are going to come out with some full court pressure. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Lingenfelter reaching over the top of Crawford there trying to knock that ball away. That's going to be the 7th team foul on Marais Valley. And it's going to send Jared Crawford to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. Dwight Lingenfelter just reached around Jared Crawford and must got part of his arm. It was at an angle I couldn't see, but Crawford at the line to shoot 1 and 1. First free throw by Jared is up and good. The first point of the ball game for Jared Crawford, but he can make a lot in a hurry when he gets hot. Max Davis will check in for Corey Chris. Crawford's second free throw is also good. And kind of that token man-to-man three-quarter court here. And a whistle and a blocking foul is going to go against Peel. The whistles are starting to come out here. That's going to be the first on Connor and the 15th foul on the Vikings. Lingenfelter into the corner to Cannon. Looks to drive baseline, shut off there, kicks it back out top. Marais Valley will work it across down into the corner. Lingenfelter in a drive baseline, now kicks it back out. Cannon thought about the three. Pass intended this direction over towards Lacey. Peel able to get a finger on that one, knock it away. It's a 7-point lead here for the Vikings, 20-13 with 5:56 remaining in the half. Trojans will get it in the backcourt to Lingenfelter. Dribbling out top, guarded there by Crawford. Over to Reed on the right wing. Back to Davis. Now Lingenfelter left wing. Out top to Cannon. Cannon looking to try and get it underneath. Nothing there. Now he's going to drive. Step through, shot up over the hand of Hunter Bones. Able to get down. A nice move there by Cannon. He's got 6 and the lead down to 5. Ethan Rowan on the drive. A nice take there. Not enough pressure on the ball, and Rowan able to just drive right through. Jared Crawford got a hand in it, unable to save it as he stepped out of bounds prior to. The ball will stay with Marais Valley. Ball into Lacey. Slowly get back over to Lingenfelter. Lingenfelter going to dribble it slowly across the timeline. Moves it across. Getting guarded closely now. Pass intended to Lacey, stolen away by Peel. He'll go the other way, lay it up soft and in. Peel has 8, and the lead is now 9, 24-15 for Central Heights. Lingenfelter across the timeline. Picks up his dribble. Now back cut. Finds Reed up off the glass. No good. He's able to get the loose ball rebound. Goes up. Shot blocked by Peel, but a whistle and a foul is going to send Reed to the free throw line to shoot 2, and that's going to be the second foul on Connor Peel. Looked like he got a lot of ball with that one, but got a little piece of the arm as well. Braden Reed's first free throw on the way, rattles around and in. First point of the night for Reed. Second free throw on the way from Reed. This one is good as well. Jacob McCowan going to check into the ball game here for Marais Valley. Rowan will bring it across the timeline. Gets it over to Crawford, right wing. Back to Rowan out top. Down into the corner, Bones. Nobody comes and picks him up, so Hunter takes the three. It's a little bit too strong, and the rebound brought down by Lacey for Marais Valley. Pass along the right side. Jared Crawford almost got through there to take that one away, but it'll just go down as a deflection and out of bounds for a sideline inbounds here for Marais Valley. Lacey gets it into Cannon in the corner. Cannon going to drive baseline. Reverse layup up off the glass. Tough shot there. Nice move by Tony Cannon. Crawford the other way. Peel, three-point look from the corner. Up, rolls around and out. No good. Rebound brought down by Cannon. He'll get it to Lacey. Lacey going to drive. Gets shut off in the baseline. Kicks it out. Cannon now with a look for three on the way is good. And a whistle and a timeout going to be called here. A 30-second timeout called by Central Heights. Quick 5-0 run has trimmed the 7-point Central Heights advantage down to 2, 24-22. There's 3:51 remaining here in the first half. Central Heights with that 2-point lead. But kind of got in a situation there as Lacey drove the baseline and ended up having three men on him. Able to find Tony Cannon out top, and the senior drains the three to cut the lead down to 2. See if Marais Valley comes back out in their full court press, or looks like they're going to play half court defense here. Bones, Crawford, Berkdahl, Peel, and Burson, the 5 on the floor here now for the Vikings. Here Crawford brings it across the timeline. High post, backdoor cut here. Bones kicks it over to Connor Peel. Brady Burson at the high post. Little floater from about 6 feet, just a little bit too short. And Cannon will bring down the rebound. This is a Lingenfelter. He'll bring it across the timeline. Dribbling there against Crawford. Now to McGowan. Gets it down inside to Cannon. Lost it momentarily. Turnaround in the paint is up and good from about 6 feet. Tony Cannon ties the ball game up at 24 apiece. Into the corner to Berkdahl. Stops driving baseline. Now swung around to Brady Burson. Burson to Bones. Bones, quick shot up, no good. Battle for the rebound. It finds the hands of Luke Berkdahl. Able to get it out to Jared Crawford. Little floater from 6 feet, rolls around and out, no good. And Lingenfelter secures the rebound for the Trojans. Lingenfelter looks to the high post. Kicks it out to McGowan. Now over to Lacey. Lacey, left side to Cannon. Back out to Lacey. Lacey gets around Peel. Driving in, shot up, left short, no good. The rebound brought down by Hunter Bones. Bones gets it over to Jared Crawford. Crawford into the lane. Goes up, no good, but a whistle and a foul there. Going to go against Jared Crawford as he was out of control, and the offensive foul as he crashed through Max Davis. The 7th team foul I have on Central Heights. It's the first on Jared Crawford. It is of the offensive variety, so it's no free throws here. Only 6 team fouls showing on Central Heights on the scoreboard, but I have 7. Ball into Lacey. He's going to break press, driving in at Burson, and he goes up, and Brady Burson was right there, and you can see that one coming from a mile away as Lacey went right through Brady Burson. And nice job there by Brady. He's got 2 personal fouls, but still got himself in position and just let that charge happen. Had his hands down behind his back and just kind of let Lacey go through his chest. Crawford will bring it across the timeline. Rowan on the left wing, high post. Now kick down to Bones. He's swinging around. Little floater there from about 12 feet by Jared Crawford is up and in. The Vikings retake the lead 26-24 with just under 2 minutes remaining here before halftime. Lacey over to Davis. trying to get it inside, looking to try and get it to Cannon. Nice job by the Vikings of stopping that from happening. A little flex offense here from Marais Valley. Cannon gets it to Reed. Now we've got a whistle and an offensive foul. Looks like a moving screen going to be called there on McGowan. It is the 9th team foul on Marais Valley, but it is, again, the offensive variety, so no free throws coming here. McGowan will take his seat as Lingenfelter returns. Ethan Rowan will bring it across the timeline with 90 seconds remaining in the first half. Crawford, baseline drive, Bones, going to dump it off to Burson. Kick the back out. Jared Crawford to look for three. Around the rim and out, no good. A good look, and that was halfway down and out. The rebound goes to Marais Valley. Lingenfelter, right wing, looks to drive baseline. Shot up over the top is good, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul. A blocking foul going to be called here against Central Heights. A tough take there by Lingenfelter. And the foul is going to be on Hunter Bones of Central Heights. That's the first on Bones. The 8th team foul. In the free throw by Lingenfelter, rolls around the rim and in. 27-26 now, Marais Valley on top. Crawford over to Rowan, left wing. Back to Crawford, now into the corner, Luke Berkdahl. Vikings swinging around the top of the key. Crawford, another look for three. On the way, this one's good. That's what Jared Crawford needed to see, was just the ball go through the hoop. As it gives the Vikings a 2-point advantage here with 40 seconds remaining in the first half. Lacey out top. Pass intended for Lingenfelter, stolen away by Rowan. Rowan up the other way. The shot up off the glass is good. Rowan now into double figures with 11, and the Vikings lead back to 4. Cannon with it for Marais Valley in the left corner. Looks to drive baseline, and it shoves off, gets away with it, puts up a floater from about 8 feet, and it's good. 10 seconds remaining. Rowan into the front court. Works to the middle of the lane. He's going to put up a shot up off the glass, no good, and won't get a shot off before the end of the half. And we go into halftime with Central Heights on top by the score of 31-29. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you the halftime statistics from here at Marais Valley. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
Have you heard the news? The ORC is offering a free Zumba party on March 1st. Join us in person or online for a great time. Zumba will give you a total workout combining all elements of fitness. Our Zumba classes will begin March 8th, and you can register online or in person. Brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today, because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Kansas High School Sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
And back here at Marais Valley High School, we're at halftime of the boys contest. Central Heights on top 31-29. Central Heights had pushed the lead out to 7, but a big run by Marais Valley. They retook the lead momentarily at 27-26, but Central Heights finished on a 5-1 run, or 5-2 run to end the half and to get the lead out to 31-29. Leading the way for Marais Valley, it is senior Tony Cannon, who has 15 points, 9 points for Wyatt Lingenfelter, 3 points for Max Davis, and 2 points for Braden Reed. For the Vikings, they're led by freshman Ethan Rowan with 11, 8 points for Connor Peel, 7 for Jared Crawford, 3 points for Luke Bergdahl, and 2 points for Brady Burson in that first half. But it was, as Central Heights started to push away, Marais Valley a big run to come back into it and make a ball game of this. And we have a 2-point game at the half. Central Heights 31, Marais Valley 29. We're going to take another 2-minute break. We'll be back with more at halftime from here at Marais Valley High School. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
When it comes to medication, help with Medicare, orthotic footwear, delivery, or just taking care of a refill, your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy. Stop in today at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 9 to 2.
This is Eric Price, funeral director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard, aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
And back here at Marais Valley High School, Luke Quinn with you here this evening. We're at halftime of the boys varsity contest. It is the Central Heights Vikings 31 and the Marais Valley Trojans 29. Central Heights 7-10 on the season, looking for win number 8, taking on a winless Marais Valley Trojans team who has come down here tonight ready to play. Central Heights had pushed their lead up to 7 early on in that second quarter, but a big run by Marais Valley actually took the lead at 27-26, 5-2 run by the Vikings to finish off the half to retake a 2-point lead into half. They had a 16-11 lead after one quarter of play, did Central Heights, but Marais Valley outscoring them 18-15 in quarter number 2. A little bit of foul trouble for the Vikings. Connor Peel and Brady Burson, 2 fouls apiece. 2 fouls for Marais Valley's Wyatt Lingenfelter and Tony Cannon, as well as Corey Chris. But nobody did pick up that third personal foul in the first half. Central Heights going to need to get the offense going again here in half number 2. A little Cupid shuffle going on here at halftime at Marais Valley. They also honored their 3 seniors, just the senior on the girls and boys basketball team, and then one cheerleader that is a senior as well, Bryce Marsh on the girls basketball team, Michaela Baker, the cheerleader, and Tony Cannon, the seniors here for Marais Valley. And the boys have come ready to play here again. 0-13 on the season, taking on the 7-10 Vikings. And Central Heights just has not gotten anything going. Usually inside is where Central Heights makes their work. They go inside to Brady Burson on a regular basis. Hunter Bones as well down in the post. So far, Burson only 2 points, both from the free throw line. It's been from the outside as Central Heights has hit 5 first-half three-pointers here. 2 by Connor Peel, 1 by Ethan Rowan, 1 by Luke Bergdahl, and Jared Crawford. Got things going in transition a little bit more in the second quarter, especially at that little burst at the end of the half. Ethan Rowan with a couple steals for layups. But really, it has been the points outside the paint for Central Heights, who will need to get things established in the post. Exact opposite, Marais Valley has only hit 1 from three-point range, and I believe they've only taken 2. Tony Cannon knocking down a 3 during that 8-0 run for Marais Valley to take the lead midway through that second quarter. But that's the only 3 for the Trojans as they've been trying to go to the basket to collect all their points here in the paint in this first half. We're going to take another 2-minute break. We'll come back with more from halftime here at Marais Valley High School. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week on KOFO.com.
Let's get back to business with Local IQ. Get the power of a national expert marketing team combined with deep roots in 260 communities, making them the partner you need to jumpstart your journey to full recovery. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaged local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, deep digital marketing expertise, and insights from partnering with hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide. Talk to Stephen Bradley, your local IQ marketing expert today at 785-242-4700, extension 108.
We are strong, we are resilient, we will get through this together. Hi, this is Shimmy Ojale, forward for the Boston Celtics. As COVID-19 is spreading quickly across the state of Kansas and Franklin County, it's more important than ever to take precautions. Please join me in doing your part to keep yourself and others safe. Stop having gatherings beyond your immediate household until case numbers go down. Always wear your mask in public places, wash your hands, and get your flu shot.
Did you know Kansans with disabilities are nearly 3 times more likely to be victims of a crime? Are you a Kansan with a disability? Are you also a victim of crime? The Disability Crime Victims Unit may be able to provide you with free advocacy or civil legal services to respond to your disability rights needs as a crime victim. It doesn't matter how large or small the crime. It doesn't matter whether you reported this crime to anyone. If you are a person with a disability and a crime victim, contact the Disability Rights Center of Kansas to find out if their Disability Crime Victims Unit can help you. Call toll-free 877-776-1541 or go to drckansas.org. Content of this radio ad is sponsored by the Disability Rights Center of Kansas and this station. It is supported by subgrant number 18-VOCA-55, awarded through the Federal Office for Victims of Crime as administered by the Kansas Governor's Grants Program. It does not necessarily reflect the views of the Office of the Kansas Governor or the U.S. Department of Justice.
And welcome back here once again in Melbourne at Marais Valley High School. I am Luke Queen. We're still at halftime of the boys' game as they had a little bit of a senior ceremony here at halftime of the boys' varsity contest. Central Heights leading over Marais Valley 31-29. Central Heights kind of was hitting from long range early on, kind of get a big lead built up. But it was a quick run by Marais Valley retaking the lead, a 5-2 run by Central Heights to finish out the first half. And that is where we stand, 31-29. Central Heights yet to really establish anything inside this evening. And it's a place where they like to go to work, especially to get Brady Burson involved down low. Marais Valley has been really working hard, kind of collapsing down, try and shut things down for Brady inside, and are going to try and make the Vikings beat them from the outside. And they give them too many opportunities with the shooters that Central Heights has. Jared Crawford, Ethan Rowland, Connor Peel, Luke Bergdahl, all able to really catch fire from outside. You can also add Hunter Bones into that. He gets that shot working as well. Can really loosen up that defense. The Marais Valley has done their part so far here tonight to really limit the inside post opportunities for the Vikings. And it's kept them in this ball game. Central Heights just with a 2-point advantage here at the half. The Vikings are going to really need to try and work that ball and try and get the defense of Marais Valley moving. Been a lot of more standing around in that first half, swinging it around and then trying to drive in, kick it back out. It's not been really inside out. It's just been outside in, and then just really not fluid for Central Heights in that first half. I'm sure that head coach Tyler A. Stryer had a talk about that at halftime with the team as they get ready for action here in the second half. We're going to take one more 60-second break. We come back, we'll have more high school basketball from here at Marais Valley High School. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's no secret that many of our youth are engaging in risky behaviors at earlier and earlier ages. We at Life Care Center of Ottawa are working to stem that tide by educating middle and high school students in Franklin and surrounding counties using our Relationships Under Construction curriculum. The week-long program is for grades 6 through 9 and takes students on a journey to recognize and avoid the pitfalls of poor lifestyle and relationship choices. RUC meets the state's requirements for sex education. Bring Relationships Under Construction to your school. Call 785-242-4500.
Wash your hands.
Cover your cough.
Keep your distance.
Stay home.
Help stop the spread of the COVID-19 virus.
We're all in this
together.
And being together apart is how we'll all come out healthy and safe.
A reminder from your friends at 1220
and 103.7 FM.
KOFO.
And welcome back here to Marais Valley High School. 31-29 Central Heights on top of Marais Valley here as we get ready for action in the second half. Possession arrow favors the Trojans here as they'll open up with the possession. Lingenfelter gets it in the backcourt. Guarded out top by Ethan Rowan. Works to the right side. Rowan able to get a deflection on that one. It'll go out of bounds and stay with Marais Valley. Lingenfelter trying to get it over to Lacey here on the near side. Lacey will trigger it in. Gets it to Lingenfelter. Again guarded by Rowan. Right side, Lacey. Looking inside. Gets the screen. Going to work to the baseline. Shut off there. Out to Cannon. Cannon led the way in the first half. He tries to dump it off to Lingenfelter, and it's just outside his reach. It'll go out of bounds. Kind of an unforced turnover there. I was saying Cannon was the leading scorer in the first half. He had 15 of the 29 first half points here for Marais Valley. Rowan gives it to Crawford, right wing. Back to Rowan. Looking to get it inside. Try to force one into Burson. It's deflected, and Cannon comes up with it. Not really the post-entry pass you're looking for there, but you like the idea that they're going to try and get Brady Burson involved. Cannon up off the glass, no good. Burson gets the rebound. Takes some contact there, gets it over to Rowan. Rowan driving, kicks it out to Peel. Peel with a look for three, no good. And the rebound fought for by Marais Valley. Lingenfelter will collect and now go back on the offensive attack to the Trojans. Lingenfelter guarded out there by Rowan, able to get by him. And the ball's kind of bounced up high on him. And Lingenfelter trying to get his hand on top of that one will be called for the carry. Not sure if that was really a dead spot that it hit, but that ball kind of did jump up on Wyatt Lingenfelter. Now Jared Crawford bringing it across the timeline. Going slowly here, looks to his right, now moves back towards his left. Over to Connor Peel. Into the corner, Hunter Bones. Bones, baseline, kicks it out top. Crawford, a look from straight away, no good. And a whistle and a foul here is going to go against Max Davis as Hunter Bones jumped to go get that rebound, and Davis just kept backing up underneath him there. First foul, it's actually second foul on Davis, the first team foul. Ball will stay with Central Heights. Crawford pops to the corner, quickly into Bones. He shot, left it short. Burson with the offensive rebound, and strong move there. Brady Burson just forced that one up through some defenders, able to get it up off the glass for the bucket. The first field goal of the night for Brady Burson pushes the lead out to 4 for Central Heights at 33-29. Cannon working against Burson along the baseline. Kind of slips there, able to kick it over to Lacey. He drives to the left, kicks it up off the glass and in. Nice shot there by Lacey for his first bucket of the night. Central Heights back on the offensive end. Cross-court pass. Rowan has a look for three on the way. Left it short, no good. And the rebound finds its way into the hands of Tony Cannon. Gets it over to Lingenfelter. Lingenfelter guarded by Rowan. Rowan putting the pressure there. Get it to Lacey. Lacey on the drive, a whistle and a foul. Going to be a blocking foul, and I believe this is going to go against Connor Peel, and if it does, that's going to be the third on Connor. First team foul on Central Heights of the half. It is the third on Peel. Lacey looks to kick it in. Going to have to go out top to Lingenfelter. Drives. Kicks it back out. Cannon, a three-pointer on the way, is up, and it is good. Tony Cannon, second three-pointer. Lead change once again. Marais Valley 34, Central Heights 33. Baseline drive, little floater there by Bones. Left it short. Cannon gets the rebound. He'll get it over to Lingenfelter. He'll slow it up as he brings it across the timeline. Lingenfelter left wing to Reed. Reed inside Cannon. Turnaround hook up. Shot no good. Jared Crawford will bring down the board for the Vikings. Crawford quickly over to Burson, down underneath. Burson up, and a whistle and going to call an offensive foul here from about 50 feet away. Does the trail official, as the bottom official is just standing right there looking right at the play. Going to go against Brady Burson. That's going to be his third and the second team foul on the Vikings. Burson will take his seat as Brown checks into the ballgame. Berkdahl also in, and along with Kennedy. Rowan and Crawford, the two starters remaining on the floor. 2-3 zone now here by Central Heights. Into the corner, Lacey. Back out to Lingenfelter. Davis, Reed in the corner. Down inside, ball into Chris. Chris spin move. He goes to the ground, but able to get rid of the ball. Lingenfelter going to pull the trigger from about 15, no good. Offensive rebound by Marais Valley, and a whistle and a foul going to go against Central Heights. Fouls on Luke Berkdahl, his first, the third team foul here by the Vikings. Lingenfelter, pass out top. Davis going to pull up from 15 feet on the way. It's good. Lead up to 3 now for Marais Valley. Crawford over to Rowan. Right to Crawford, now to Berkdahl. Down to Luke Brown. Brown gets it back out. Berkdahl thought about the 3. Now drives in and kicks it back out. Rowan down underneath. Brown outside. Berkdahl, three-pointer on the way. Stepped into it and drained it. Luke Berkdahl pulled the trigger and hit his second 3 and ties the ball game back up at 36 apiece. Staying in the 2-3 zone are the Vikings. Lacey left wing over to Braden Reed. Reed cross court. Davis going to pull up from 18. No good. Battle for the rebound, and it's going to be a foul called here against Braden Reed. He kind of put an arm on the back there of Jared Crawford going for that rebound. It's going to be the first foul, I believe, on Reed. The second team foul. Cannon will check back into the ball game. Ethan Rowan will bring it across the timeline. Works to his right. Now back to the left to Berkdahl. Back to Rowan, right wing. High post, Brown. Brown going to turn around. 12-footer on the way, no good. The rebound chased down by Kennedy. Out to Brown. Right wing, Rowan. Rowan going to pull the trigger. Three-pointer on the way is good. Ethan Rowan now is another one. That's his second. He's got 14 points. Central Heights lead goes to 3. Lacey brings it right side to Davis. Davis looks inside, gets it down into Chris. Chris kicks it back out to Cannon. Swung around. Lacey going to drive baseline. Shut down there. We'll have to kick it back out top. Lacey in the left corner. Out top, Davis. Davis to Cannon. Cannon going to pull the trigger again for 3. Hits once again. The third three-pointer there by Tony Cannon. Ties it back up, 39-39. Pass inside. Deflected there, but Brown able to get it. Kicks it out. Jared Crawford 3, no good. But again, Max Kennedy on the backside had a hand on it, unable to control it all the way in. And it goes out of bounds. And the ball will go over to Marais Valley. Tony Cannon went down hard there. Mass substitutions coming in. Nicholas Schultz, Connor Peel, Hunter Bones, and Brady Burson check back in. Max Kennedy stays on the floor. Tony Cannon will stay out on the floor as he popped up pretty quickly. Actually, the officials will say Cannon has to come off the floor as they stopped play. He was down for an injury. They say Cannon will have to wait until the next dead ball. So Cannon waits to check in. Lingenfelter will bring it across the timeline. Right wing to Davis. Out top, Lacey. Swung down in the corner, Lingenfelter. Back out top to Lacey. Lacey going to dribble over to Davis. Into the corner to Reed. Looking inside. Have to kick it around, and now a pass intended from Lacey to Lingenfelter goes out of bounds, and the turnover will give it back to Central Heights. So the Vikings will look to try and retake the lead here. Max Kennedy will run the point here for the Vikings. Works to the right wing, over to Connor Peel. Peel down to Burson. Hunter Bones, a little left-handed hook shot, left it short, no good. The rebound brought down by Marais Valley. So the Trojans have the opportunity to take the lead. Cannon drives in, kicks it out to Reed. Back out to Cannon. Able to cross court, finds Lacey, and Lacey up off the glass is good. And a timeout going to be called here by Central Heights. Going to be a full timeout, so we'll take 30 seconds of this with them with 1:19 remaining in quarter number 3. It's Marais Valley 41, Central Heights 39. Back in 30 seconds, you'll listen to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
And back here at Marais Valley High School, 1:19 remaining in quarter number 3. Central Heights trailing Marais Valley 41-39. Been a back and forth game here, especially late second quarter here into the third. Kennedy gets it to Nicholas Schultz, left wing. Schultz out top to Kennedy. Cross-court pass. Nice look there by Max Kennedy to find Hunter Bones on the weak side. Hunter, his first bucket of the night, ties the ball game back up at 41. Reed out to Cannon. Swinging it around the top of the key. It's Lingenfelter in the right corner. Tries to find the cutter Reed. He goes up. And a whistle and a foul is going to send Braden Reed to the free throw line. Brady Burson got a hand in there and tried to tie it up. That's going to be the fourth personal foul on Brady Burson. Luke Bergdahl is going to check in here for Brady, I'm assuming. It's the fourth team foul of the half on Central Heights. Reed's first free throw is good. There's Luke Bergdahl checking in here for Brady Burson. Central Heights now without their big man here for a little while. Reed's second free throw is also good. So 2-point advantage here for Marais Valley. Bergdahl had his pass deflected, able to get it back. Vikings swinging it around the top of the key. Nicholas Schultz with it. Now back to Bergdahl. Over to Kennedy on the right wing. High post, Hunter Bones. Goes to work. Nice move. A rip and drive there by Hunter Bones. And the lefty puts it up off the glass. That's a great catch at the high post and just ripping it through and driving down to get the bucket for the Vikings. 12 seconds left, and an inadvertent pass there goes out of bounds by Marais Valley. Will give the ball back over to Central Heights here with 12 seconds remaining. Peel will get it into Bergdahl. Bergdahl brings it across the timeline. 10 seconds to go. Over to Schultz. Schultz going to step into a three, and it's on the way, and it is good. 4 seconds remaining. Back to Cannon. He's going to put one up from about 40 feet. It's no good, and we've reached the end of quarter number 3. Central Heights 46, Marais Valley 43. Back in 60. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
No matter the brand, Adams & Brothers can prepare your home comfort system for the cold Kansas winter ahead. Call them today, 785-242-9273. Adams & Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Back here in Melbourne, 46-43 as we get underway in quarter number 4. Bergdahl, Schultz, Kennedy, Peel, and Bones, the 5 on the floor for the Vikings. They have the 3-point lead as Nicholas Schultz hit a 3 there with just a couple seconds left before the end of the quarter. Pass down to Hunter Bones, tries to go baseline. He takes some contact, goes to the floor. Foul is going to be on number 22. That is Tony Cannon. It's his third. Just the third team foul of the half on Marais Valley. Bergdahl gets it into Bones, out to Kennedy. Back into the corner, and it was deflected, and it's off the fingertips there of Luke Bergdahl. And he's unable to control it, so back out of bounds. It goes right over to Marais Valley. Lacey brings it across the timeline. Lingenfelter, McGowan, Reed, and Cannon, the 5 on the floor for Marais Valley. Lingenfelter bobbles it, but able to recover. Dribbles out top. Kicks it over to Lacey, left wing. Lacey over to Reed. Reed dribbles around. Kicks it over Lingenfelter. Thought about the 3, but thought better of it. Lacey, 8-footer along the baseline, up no good. He's able to get the offensive rebound. Step through is up off the glass and in. And a whistle and a foul is going to send Lacey to the free throw line to shoot 1. Foul is going to go against Luke Bergdahl. It's going to be his second personal foul, the 15th foul on Central Heights. Lacey free throw on the way is good. Completes the three-point play to tie it up at 46 apiece. Bergdahl over to Schultz. Back to Bergdahl. Schultz once again left wing. Vikings look to the high post to Peel, and Peel not sure what he wanted to do there and shuffled his feet. And a whistle and the turnover will give it back to Marais Valley. Jared Crawford and Ethan Rowan will check back into the ball game here for Central Heights. So they've got Rowan, Kennedy, Peel, Bones, and Crawford, the five on the floor here for the Vikings. Davis, Cannon, Reed, Lingenfelter, and Lacey, the five on the floor for Marais Valley. Lacey, right side, picks up his dribble, cross-court pass to Lingenfelter. Lingenfelter over to Reed, right wing, tries to get it down inside to Cannon, but Jared Crawford able to stick a foot in the way. He also tried to get his hand down there, but it was off of his foot. So the kick ball stays here with Marais Valley. Trojans underneath their own basket. Get it into Lingenfelter. He's going to step baseline, going to pull up from about 15 feet. Too strong with that one, and Peel rips down the rebound for Central Heights. It's to Rowan. Over to Crawford. Back to Rowan. Thought about the three. Now over to Connor Peel. Out to Max Kennedy. Now Ethan Rowan. Crawford with it. Back to Rowan. Baseline, back to Crawford. High post to Peel. Out to Rowan. He's got a good look at a three, and it rolls in. Ethan Rowan, another three-point basket, his third of the night. He's now got 17, and the lead back to three here for the Vikings. Reed works out top. Lacey going to drive baseline. It's by his man, kind of stuck underneath, and shuffled his feet as he went to make his move and whistled for the traveling violation down there. We'll turn it over to Central Heights. Got a whistle here as the official will come over to talk to Lewis Whitson, the head coach of Marais Valley. Not sure there was a whole lot going on there, but looks like a friendly conversation, but still it's just a delay in the game here that's really unnecessary. You don't have to explain yourself this much. Now we're going to be ready to play basketball once again. So Rowan will bring it across the timeline. Left wing, Jared Crawford. Out to Rowan. Back to Crawford. He's got to look for three. Too strong off the back rim. Ethan Rowan there for the rebound. Offensive stick back it up too strong. Cannon got the rebound but came down and unable to gather himself. Tried to get rid of it but traveled in the process. So the ball will stay with Central Heights. Ethan Rowan, a nice rebound, stepped through some traffic, and it was just a little too strong off the back rim. Vikings get it into Crawford. Back to Rowan. He's got another look for three. Buries it once again. Ethan Rowan, back-to-back threes here in the fourth quarter, and the Vikings lead is 6 with 5:15 remaining. Into the corner to Braden Reed. Back to Tony Cannon. Marais Valley will swing it around the top of the key. Lingenfelter going to drive baseline. Now kicks it back out. Cannon, three-pointer on the way, no good. Battle for the loose ball rebound, and it's picked up there by Jared Crawford. Crawford going to push the tempo a little bit. To Rowan, another three. Too strong. Hunter Bones, offensive rebound. Stick back attempt up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Marais Valley. Lacey going to try and run it out. We've got a whistle here. And a foul, I believe, is going to be called on number 10, Connor Peel. Going to be his fourth personal foul. We've got a whistle and a delay, a game warning, I believe, on somebody. Couldn't tell which team, but a quick 30-second timeout will be called here by Marais Valley. So we'll keep it right here through this one. We've got 4:41 remaining. Central Heights has Connor Peel and Brady Burson, both with 4 personal fouls here. They have a 6-point lead as Ethan Rowan has knocked down a couple threes here in the fourth quarter. It was a 3-point lead at the end of 3. Now it's up to 6. It'll be 16 fouls on Central Heights. So from now on, Marais Valley will be going to the free throw line. They're underneath their own basket right now. Cannon, Davis, Reed, Lingenfelter, and Lacey, the 5 on the floor. It's Kennedy, Rowan, Peel, Bones, and Crawford for Central Heights. Down into the short corner, Lingenfelter kicks it back out. Reed, turnaround from about 8 feet up off the glass is good as he found the soft spot in the zone. Braden Reed's first field goal of the ball game. He's got 6. Rowan, little pump fake floater from about 8 feet up and in. Nice move there by the freshman. He's got 8 here in the fourth quarter, 22 for the ball game, as the lead stays at 6 after that bucket. Now to Lingenfelter. He makes first man miss. Little hesitation. Shot up off the glass, no good. And a battle for the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Central Heights. So we'll stay with Marais Valley. Braden Reed inbounds here. Gets it in to Lingenfelter, who's able to collect, and he'll go up. Turnaround jumper is good. He's into double digits, now with 11, the lead down to 4. Bones drives baseline, dumps it off. Peel goes up, and he's hit on the shot, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul's going to go on number 23. That's Davis. That's his 3rd personal foul. Just the 4th team foul on the Trojans. Connor Peel steps to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw on the way from Connor is good. Brady Burson set to check in. He's going to come in for Peel. Second one on the way from Connor is also good, as he jumps into double figures now with 10. Burson will replace him. So 4 fouls replacing 4 fouls here, but Brady Burson, a really good rebounder for Central Heights as well. Central Heights staying with the 2-3 zone here. Lingenfelter will bring it across the timeline. Left wing, Braden Reed. Reed back to Lingenfelter. Trying to get into the middle of the zone. Pass intercepted there by Crawford. Crawford going to run it out. Shot up off the glass. A lot of contact, no good. Max Kennedy with the offensive rebound. His stick back's no good. Ethan Rowan gets it. And a whistle and a timeout here as Rowan was in a little bit of trouble down at the baseline. And a timeout will be called by Central Heights. Nice job by Tyler Astryer to get the attention of the official to keep that possession. 3:15 remaining, 56-50. Central Heights on top. And the Vikings will have the ball out of this timeout underneath their own basket. The team that hasn't won a ball game yet this year, Marais Valley, has given Central Heights everything that they want and more right now. The Vikings looking for win number 8 on the season. Just a 6-point lead here with 3:15 remaining in the ball game. Ethan Rowan will trigger it in underneath their own basket. Burson, Bones, Kennedy, and Crawford out on the floor with him. Lingenfelter, Davis, Cannon, Reed, and Lacey out on the floor for Marais Valley. Pass intended there for Hunter Bones just outside of his reach. He's unable to haul it in, and Marais Valley will come back on offense. 3:05 remaining. Lacey out top, over to Cannon on the left wing. Cross-court pass to Reed. Down in the corner to Lacey. Lacey back out top, Lingenfelter. Swinging around the top of the key. Marais Valley works it around the top of the key, looking to try and get it inside. Not much there from Central Heights. Now Lingenfelter on the drive, and we've got a whistle and a moving screen here. Davis had his man kind of pinned down and then just kept backing him up. That's going to be the 4th personal foul on Davis. It's going to be the 5th team foul on Marais Valley. Lingenfelter, a nice move, but Davis just pushing his man away. We've got a official's timeout here as the official called for a administrator to come over. Apparently what was being said across the way was a little bit too much. So fan has left the floor here. 2:40 remaining, 56-50. Central Heights with the possession here and the 6-point lead. Rowan gets it into Crawford. Jared Crawford will dribble it towards the timeline here, brings it across. Right. Doesn't have to get in a hurry. Hunter Bones has a look from 10 feet, no good. Peel able to get the offensive rebound. Get it back out to Bones. Bones on the drive, leaves the lefty up there short. Gets the offensive rebound, again puts it back up, no good. And Marais Valley comes away with the rebound. Lingenfelter out top, over to Lacey. Into the corner to Reed. Cross court, Cannon. Thought about the three, gets it to Lingenfelter. Back to Cannon. Again, thought about the three, drives in, leaves it off. Reed going to pull the trigger. Air ball there, and a great effort by Lingenfelter as he's able to throw it off of Connor Peel. Great effort there by Wyatt Lingenfelter. Connor Peel was just trying to kind of box out Lingenfelter, who was able to wrap around there, get a hand on it, and put it off of Peel's foot. Into Davis, out to Lingenfelter. He thought about the three. Cross-court pass deflected, but finds the hands of Lacey. Steps in, going to take one from about 10 feet. No good. And out of bounds, and the ball will be last touched by Marais Valley. Whistle here as the ball is put back into play. Crawford going to bring it across the timeline. Get it over to Peel. Peel back to Crawford. Minute 40 remaining here, 6-point advantage. Rowan, cross-court pass to Peel. Peel going to drive baseline, hand it off to Hunter Bones. Bones, a lot of contact. Now we've got a whistle and a foul. That's going to be the 6th-team foul. Foul's going to go on Braden Reed. That's his second personal foul. So fouls from now on will put both teams to the free throw line. Tony Cannon going to check back into the ball game here. Check in for McGowan. Lingenfelter, Cannon, Lacey, Davis, and Reed, the starting five on the floor. Ball into Brady Burson. Now over to Hunter Bones. Bones gets it to Rowan. Rowan, another look for three, and he buries another one. Ethan Rowan, a big fourth quarter, 11 points here in the quarter, 14 in the second half, 25 for the game, and the lead is now 9. Lingenfelter, he's going to pull the trigger on a three. He hits from the opposite side. First three-point basket for him. Now a little full-court man pressure here. Jared Crawford takes it across the timeline by himself. And he'll take a bump from Braden Reed, and he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1. The senior Crawford has been putting up with, as he's played point guard for a couple of years, along with Bryce Summer here recently for the Vikings. A lot of good point guards, a lot of good guards, and Crawford handled that pressure really well. First free throw on the way from Jared is up, and it is good. The senior does this is what he needed to do, hit the front end, extends the lead out to 7. Scoreboard has yet to put it up there, but second free throw is also good. I've got the score in my book as 61-53. Scoreboard still has us at 59-53. And a timeout will be called here by Marais Valley with 53 seconds left. Now they've adjusted the scoreboard up to 61-53. So an 8-point advantage here for Central Heights with 53 seconds remaining. It has been the three-point shooting here of Ethan Rowan in this fourth quarter. 3 fourth-quarter threes 11 total points in the quarter, 25 for the game. Connor Peel, a couple free throws. Jared Crawford just stepped up to the line and knocked down the 1-and-1, making both. As the lead had been trimmed down to 6 after the Wyatt Lingenfelter three. But with 53 seconds remaining, Central Heights has the 3-possession lead here. 8-point advantage, making it real tough on Marais Valley. Marais Valley coming out of the timeout here. Sideline inbounds. See if Central Heights stays with the 2-3 zone that they have been using most of this second half. Into the corner. Cannon, a quick three on the way, no good. Battle for the offensive rebound. Lacey finds it. He sticks it up and in. Now a pass deflected by Reed out of bounds. Stays with Central Heights as the full court pressure is being deployed here by Marais Valley. Hunter Bones to get it in. Looks long. He's going to go up top for Jared Crawford. Deflected, intercepted. And Tony Cannon, as he tried to save it, just stepped on the inline. Excellent effort there by both Lacey and Cannon. Lacey able to get a touch to it. Cannon trying to save it, but just got his toe on the side, on the inline. 44 seconds remaining. Central Heights under their own basket. Ball into Hunter Bones. Bones kicks it out to Crawford. Shuffled his feet there before he made the pass and whistled for the traveling violation. Bones was in a triple team there, just trying to find some space to make that pass. Lacey brings it across the timeline. Lingenfelter trying to set a screen here. And the whistle and the foul is going to be called against Ethan Rowan. I'll just say that one was questionable in my eyes, as Lingenfelter came around and it looked as though he was trying to set a screen and was just pushing Rowan out of the way. Lingenfelter's 1-and-1, no good on the free throw. Bones rips down the rebound, gives it to Rowan. Rowan working in the backcourt, gets it over to Crawford, who will bring it across the timeline. Crawford avoided the first one, and now Lingenfelter, as he's trying to commit the foul, will get a hand on Crawford, and the whistle and the foul will go against Wyatt Lingenfelter, and it's going to send Jared Crawford back to the free throw line for another 1-and-1, as that's the 8th team foul on the Trojans, the 3rd on Wyatt Lingenfelter. Crawford's first free throw on the way, no good, but an offensive rebound by Hunter Bones. He goes to the ground there. He's able to get rid of it out to Ethan Rowan. Rowan getting molested. The ball is now out of bounds, and it will stay with Central Heights. And we've got the whistles kind of were swallowed on that one. Looked like Bones took a shove, went to the ground, so no foul called there. Now we've got a little bit of extracurricular and a pause here again, as the official's going to bring a couple of players together. Rowan was coming over to throw the ball in. Lingenfelter kind of had a hold of him. 17 seconds remaining. Central Heights has the possession here. Vikings look to get it into Bones. Down inside Burson. Burson down low. And the shot up off the glass is good, and a whistle and a foul. Brady Burson going to go to the free throw line to try and get the three-point play. The foul is going to be on Tony Cannon. He left his feet early. Brady Burson waited and then went up and took it strong off the glass. Shot by Burson is good. He finishes the three-point play. Lead out to 9. A timeout will be called here. 9-point advantage for Central Heights. Again, we will keep it right here through this one. There's been a lot that has happened here in the last minute or so that I'll have a difficult time explaining it all. Marais Valley is doing what they can, trying to extend this game. The whistles have kind of been swallowed. We've had a little bit of extracurriculars, some things that haven't been called that look like they might have been a travel or a foul that just the whistle has not blown on. And Central Heights has done what they've needed to do, which is maintain possession. They've hit their free throws, and then just recently a good inbounds play got the ball down into the post where Brady Burson does his best work, uses his lower body exceptionally well, got a defender in the air, then put it up off the glass, and then he made his free throw. Lacey into the front court. Cross-court pass intercepted there by Connor Peel, and a whistle and a foul there as Wyatt Lingenfelter got a hold of him. It was definitely not an intentional foul there. Lingenfelter reached out for the ball as Peel made the interception and got him on the wrist. That's going to send Connor Peel to the free throw line with 8 seconds remaining. And barring anything exceptionally out of control crazy, Central Heights will survive this one. The first free throw, no good. It was a 1-and-1. Lacey into the front court. Going to pull up with 5 seconds left, no good. And Rowan will get down the rebound. And that'll do it as Central Heights will survive 64-55 here at Marais Valley. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back to wrap it up from here at Marais Valley High School. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
There are no words to describe it. The isolation, the boredom, the loneliness. If you're wondering where your teenage son or daughter's spirit went, you're hardly alone. The past year has been devastating, especially for them. But here's the good news. They might just find it again, playing high school sports. Workouts that stimulate, teammates and coaches that care, the sense of belonging so many of us have been missing lately. That's what school sports are all about. The sense of achievement is real, and the camaraderie is hard to beat. Coping with uncertainty is difficult, but school sports can help the teenagers in your family start feeling like themselves again. Encourage them to give it a try. High school sports, it's so much more than a game.
This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. From fighting wildfires with air support, helping civilians in flooded neighborhoods, to delivering food and supplies to those who have lost everything, the Army National Guard always responds when disaster strikes. The Army National Guard also trains to be ever vigilant against threats, foreign and domestic. They protect our skies with missile defense weaponry. They secure our information, communications, and infrastructure with cybersecurity. And they protect us against chemical, biological, and radiological hazards with the civilian support team. The Army National Guard also stands ready to deploy and provide support for conflicts or humanitarian missions abroad. Join the Army National Guard and be there to respond, protect, and support your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Back here in Melbourne at Marais High School, where the Central Heights boys completed the sweep here of the Trojans with a 64-55 victory. It was close throughout, and Central Heights able to spread it out and get the 9-point win here late. Central Heights led by 5 at the end of 1, just 3 at halftime. Led by 4 going into the fourth quarter. It was back and forth in a tight ball game. Central Heights did exactly what they needed to do in the fourth quarter. They made their free throws when needed, and also a big fourth quarter for freshman guard Ethan Rowan. 3 3-pointers in the fourth quarter, had 11 in the quarter, 25 for the game to lead the way for the Vikings, who improved to 8-10 overall. Tony Cannon led the way for Marais Valley. The senior had 21. Wyatt Lingenfelter had 14, 9 points for Cole Lacey, 6 points for Braden Reed, and 5 for Max Davis. The starters only ones to put the points in for Marais Valley tonight, but they have 55. For Central Heights, as I said, Rowan, 25 points for the freshman. 5 3-pointers on the night, joining him in double figures. Sophomore Connor Peel had 10. 9 points for senior Jared Crawford. Brady Burson with 7. 6 for Luke Bergdahl, 4 for Hunter Bones, and a 3-pointer by Nicholas Schultz late in the third quarter to it was a big 3 at the time there made by Schultz as he buried it right before the end of the third quarter buzzer to give the Vikings a 4-point lead and really a little bit of breathing room to open up play in the fourth quarter. It was a lot tighter than I think Central Heights expected here this evening, but they come away with the victory in the boys' game 64-55. The girls winners 31-19 in our opener, but it was a clean sweep for the Vikings tonight. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Tommy, back in the studio for everything you've done from here at Melbourne at Marais Valley High School. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
We hope you enjoyed tonight's coverage of the KOFO Game of the Week, brought to you by Quality Structures, Bingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, Ottawa University, also by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, and by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, the Ottawa Herald, Kansas State Bank, and CarStar. For more information about our next KOFO Game of the Week, visit the KOFO Sports page at KOFO.com and listen Monday through Saturday to the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.